Crazy, and I think Salim Adams is picking up at the right spot, especially in the 2026 World Cup year, where everybody wants to push into the Black Star setup. But this is a fixture that decides the fate of two teams, Vision FC and Hoho United. Vision needed that win against Mediama Sporting Club to go 25 points. Maybe this game would have been a cool chop for them. They will be very relaxed going into the fixture. Then for Hoho United, they have 19 points. And guess what, Mutala? A win for them pushes them to 22 points, and they will still be in the relegation zone. And so, like what you said, at all costs, Hoho United cannot afford to drop points in this game. A draw will give them 20 points. They will still remain at the 17th place. A win will give them 22 points. They will still be in the relegation zone, depending on the results of Bechem. Don't forget, Bechem is playing at home. Young Apostles, Vision FC is going away. And so you need to win this fixture to be able to compete with other teams. And maybe 2-3 goal score line so that you can have a minimum minus to push Vision FC, Young Apostles, or Brekum Chelsea, who are in the relegation zone, down. Because if Brekum Chelsea should win their fixture this weekend, they will go 23 points. And so a tough one for Hoho United. Unfortunately, they have disappointed in some of the fixtures we all thought they would win at home. Against Heart of Oak, they lost 1-0. Against Young Apostles, they dropped points. And fixtures like 11 Wonders, they failed to win that fixture.
So
they gave us a draw.
They would have to win this game because Nations FC would be playing Samatex at Insecure. Now, I've noticed something about Samatex. They barely lose games, but they have a lot of draws. And they're quite happy when they go away and draw a game. It's like there's no problem. We've gotten a point.
Yes, at a point, they were not winning away. Their last fixture, and that is a big morale booster for Christopher Enis FC Samatex. Going to beat Karela, who were unbeaten. Yes, they were unbeaten in 9 matches at the Aliu Mahama Stadium. They went to beat them 1-0 through Christian Energy, Ejenim Boatin Mensah. He had that long-range goal, and that was one of the beautiful goals scored in the league. But they are playing against Nations FC. Nations are also not at a safer place. Just that's 24 points, and they need to.
And they've lost Emmanuel Ano, Faisal Chawate.
Almost all the key players, and Razak Simpson is also on his way. And it looks like Nations are now a selling club. Their focus is to sell. But now the big point is that can Nations survive relegation this season? If the question is yes, how do they do it? They need to amass points from these fixtures. And Samatex at St. Sports Arena are difficult. Look, under their coach Christopher Enin, they are unbeaten at home. And that makes the game difficult for Nations. And don't forget that Nations are winless away this season. And at a point, they came close. That was the fixture against Sweden All Blacks when they drew 1-1. At a point, Sweden All Blacks have to equalize in 90 plus 6 minutes. And that was when Nations FC failed to get their first away win of the season. So a tough one. But then the inspiration is that in their last game against Sweden All Blacks, they managed a point away. And that should be their motivation going to this fixture. Again, they win against Adriana FC at home.
Well, Coach, when Shaban talked about the fact that Razak Simpson may even be on his way out, is that a headache that you have to deal with as a Ghana Premier League manager, knowing that at any point your best player could leave?
Yep. Yeah, because you see, you build a team around some people, and the moment they are not there, it makes things very difficult because now you have to get somebody and also build confidence with that player before you can sit back and say, I know this player can deliver. Everybody knows Razak Simpson. The quality he gives, the captain, and then the leader he brings into the team. And now he's going. So they need to get somebody to fill.
And it's not easy. I mean, the window is already closed.
Here, you won't get. But now, unless they do something.
And it makes the job very difficult for you guys.
Yeah, because, in Ghana, when opportunity comes,
you cannot block it.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, there's Brekum Chelsea who will be playing Babyeni Gold Stars. You've seen Gold Stars. Now, the question that some fans at Dan Spark were asking me, Coach, is that Nanaya Amankwa started with the team when Frimpong Manso left the club. He was doing well. He was winning games. Why bring in a manager from Switzerland to take charge? Why not wait till the end of the season and see where Gold Stars lie? Then you make a decision.
Very difficult question. But I would say maybe they had that plan already there. Before maybe the white coach came in, maybe that plan was already there. Because I think the coach there was doing very good. I think he was winning away and then winning at home. I think it got to a time they were unbeaten.
Yeah.
And then, surprisingly, they brought in the white coach. So maybe they had a plan already there before.
But with what we've seen, do you think they are genuine title contenders? They can still, win the title, irrespective of Bediema taking top seed?
In football, anything can happen. Anything can happen, but we have to wait and see. He's a new coach who has come in. He has to get his philosophy to the players. They also have to get understanding of what he wants before things can work. Yeah, in the season, and then they brought him. He needs to change things. You have some coaches who can adapt to what the former coach was doing. That was bringing the win. But some also will come in and want to change everything, and then that becomes a problem because the players have to change from one thing to another, and then getting an understanding becomes a problem.
Talking about adaptation, one coach that is not having it easy at all is Samuel Bodu, Brekum Chelsea, from the Amankona era, scoring goals, beating teams, to now being in the relegation zone. What could possibly have gone wrong for Samuel, who is a Ghana Premier League winner, by the way, with Hearts of Oak?
For him, I don't know. Because he was there, he did pre-season with the players and then knows all the players. And then I think if I'm there and then the player is coming, it means I am the one bringing the player and I have to know the quality that I'm bringing into the team. So I don't know what is happening. I really don't know what is happening.
Well, Brekum Chelsea, they will be coming up against BBN Gold Stars at 3 p.m. But Shaban, let's wrap up with the final game. Dreams FC, Young Apostles. This morning we had updates and reports exclusively from their camp that they've parted ways with Fifi Parker Hansen, the assistant coach. He has left the club. Winfred Dormont got a draw against Hearts of Oak, and they didn't start the season well, you remember, but they are now ninth. They are playing Young Apostles.
Yeah, so Young Apostles themselves are struggling, and this season away has been tough for them. And in the last 6 away matches, Young Apostles are yet to score a goal. And if you pick Dreams FC, in the last 4 consecutive games played at Kaswa too, but they've won all those fixtures. Yes, they've lost some couple of games at home, but those fixtures at the University of Ghana Stadium, telling you that anytime